Can you recall being the awkward plus one in a conversation, and there was only two of you? Communicating on a deep and meaningful level has become increasingly difficult and more rare. But I'm here to give you permission to reimagine communication. Okay, release the pelicans. Mike? Somebody forgot the pelicans. 25 years of performing and speaking has gifted me with an array of skills. As an author, I've learned patience. As a business humorist and improv artist, I've learned better listening skills. With sketch comedy performing, I've learned the part of me that goes into each character. And as a podcaster, I learned that people like to share their stories. So join me in reimagining and thinking outside the box with communication. As adults, we lose our sense of freestyle play and we avoid going forward without a set plan. But I choose to dare myself daily because life is a choose your own adventure. Each interaction, every single day. My favorite dare, you ask? Talking to strangers. About 8 years ago, I started taking photos that I call serious selfies with strangers. This is kind of cool, actually. I go up to somebody I don't know, and I'm like, hey, you want to get a picture together? So far, everyone has said yes. Don't know why. So you go up to a stranger, I hope you're taking notes, and you say, you want to get a picture together? They say yes. And then right before you take the photo, you say, don't smile. You've got to try one. I stumbled across lasting friendships and social connections that I otherwise wouldn't have had. About 4 years ago, I started a podcast called Stranger Connections. And I was interviewing, and I still do, I interview strangers and people that I don't know because I crave to know how we're connected. So something happened there too, very similar. I gained friends, I learned life stories and perspectives that I would have otherwise not known. Now, 3 years ago, I started asking a fantastic question that can open conversation with nearly anyone. See, breaking the ice in person can kind of feel like square dancing in a roundhouse. It's like this. Hello, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Good. Great, good. Or we try just a little bit harder. Hello, human I do not yet know. Why, hello to you, stranger. I like your shirt. Why, thank you. I've been wearing clothes since before I could talk. So, hey, you want to grab lunch sometime? Well, lunch with someone I don't know sounds perfect. Great. Good. Okay, you can feel that? But there are surprising benefits to talking with strangers. You want to know how to boost your sense of well-being? It's by doing things that raise your heart rate and make you sweat in the weird places. According to the BetterHelp team, talking with strangers is anxiety-inducing and even downright scary. But it doesn't have to be. These conversations can enhance our confidence and allow us to grow and share and gain knowledge and create new friendships. We're making friends here today. In a 2014 study, participants who interacted with others while buying coffee reported a deeper sense of belonging and a better mood than those who didn't interact with others. I like that. A latte. It's about looking up from our phones and choosing to interact with others. During the worldwide pause, in-person connections were as rare as finding a four-leaf clover in a haystack. But as an improvisation artist, I came up with this fresh idea one day when I was in line at the store. The cashier said, "Did you find everything?" Okay, doesn't he sound like the guy from before? Yeah, a little bit. Cashier says, "Did you find everything okay?" And I said, "Yes." Then it could have been the usual silent transaction as groceries are cruising over the belt, right? But I asked 6 words that I've been asking strangers ever since. Okay, I'm a little bit nosy. All right, no. I'm a lot of bit nosy, all right? I really like to know how we're all connected. The 6'4", tie-dye wearing, dreadlock cashier paused when I said, "What do you do for fun?" His face lit up, and he told me that he fosters kittens, and the litter that he has at home right now are all named after the Golden Girls. Then he grabs his phone and he came down to my height to show me a picture, and it was Dorothy and Blanche wrestling a piece of string. So cute. And now we're on a first name basis. And the cashier and me, not the kittens. Asking this question has become a part of my regular daily practice because I'm not just nosy. I'm a curious beast doing research. High kick. Between floors 2 and 5 on the elevator, an elder gentleman shared with me his passion for restoring old clocks. 2 college students in a coffee house told me that they love to scuba dive, which is quite unique because I live along the Mississippi River. Then the barista joined in, and she told us she's learning to play the ukulele. Then there was the server in the restaurant who told me about her love of insects and drawing them, and then showed me the bug tattoos on her arms. Cool. In 3 years of asking this, not one single person has said that their fun is scrolling social media. The point is, you can ask this too. When you're getting your hair done, when you're mingling at a dinner, maybe it's a school or a work function, anywhere that it's safe to interact with others. People generally like to talk about themselves. My friend Dominique asks, "What made you smile today?" And my pal Martha asks, "What was good in your day?" My husband's grandpa used to say, "Tell me how great you are." And I ask, "What do you do for fun?" Earlier today, we were working the ins and outs of getting up and down the stage, and I bumped one of the letters down. Somebody help me fix the E, and I said to her, "Sorry, I had a vowel movement." Embarrassing. Then I asked her, "What do you do for fun?" She told me that she has some horses she hasn't been riding, but she's going to this weekend. You see, we all have something in common. The what is the thing that connects us. But you won't get to the what if you don't ask the question, which is the how. You can be a character of yourself. That's what actors do. They play a version of themselves. The improvisation thought to pulling up your courageous pants is, I don't know what to do, but if I did know, I would do this. And then you step forward and you try it. To recap, the this is the what of the how for the thing of the question and the stuff. Who's with me? You're welcome. But back to the what, which is what do you do for fun? So remember, you can be a bolder version of yourself and step forward and ask. Ask your friends, ask your family. Do not assume that you know, because we're trying new things all the time, and we should be. So just be a bolder version of yourself and find out, what do you do for fun? How are we all connected? Some say the great things happen just outside the comfort zone. I don't think we have to leave the comfort zone. We can grow it by asking, what do you do for fun? Take that leap forward. Be bold enough to connect. Be brave enough to ask. And wise enough to listen.